With this situation, definitely I know three rules in the communication with Putin. Point number one, please don't trust Putin. No once, it was never happened that anything with since year 2014, which Putin promised me, Putin keep the word. And point number two, don't be afraid of Putin, because only the strong coalition of the whole world, when we invited British, American, NATO instructors to learn and to train my troops, we just to rising up significantly the price Putin pay when he make a decision to continue the aggression. Exactly this scenario we should use now. We should be strong and united. And when the Putin will understand that the price for this aggression would be enormous, we don't need the NATO soldiers in Ukraine, but we definitely need the state-of-the-art defensive lethal weapons. Third position is the world solidarity against Putin. When we are together, we are stronger. When Putin will understand the price he will pay, including sanctions, which make Russia weaker, that definitely will stop Putin. If we do not do that, Putin go as far as we allow them to do. I know Putin very well, and I just want to remind you, in December year 2013 and year 2014, January, nobody believed that this is possible, that Putin make an aggression against our nation in Crimea and then aggression against our nation in the east of Ukraine. And in this very difficult time, I was elected as a president of Ukraine and as a commander-in-chief of Ukrainian armed forces. And I'm very much proud that because of the unity of the whole world, because of the strong efforts of my team, we created a new Ukrainian army and we released from the Russian occupation 2/3 of the occupied Donbass. And this is the millions of the people and dozens, thousands square kilometers which was released from Russian troops.
OK, so we've got the 3 points there. Don't trust Putin, don't be afraid of him, and global solidarity against him. And specifically on point 2 you made there about not being afraid of him and not being afraid of him militarily, how much do you welcome then, you mentioned sophisticated weaponry, how much do you welcome then the UK sending some sophisticated armaments and presumably more to come to Ukraine in the last few days?
We are very much welcome that United Kingdom government, my very long-term and reliable friend Boris Johnson, your Minister of Defense, your Minister of Foreign Affairs proposed to us many options, starting from the Navy support and supply and finishing with the anti-tank, very modern rocket launcher, who can definitely rising up the price for Putin if he attack us. We very much welcome that. This is position of real friend. Friend in need is a friend indeed. And definitely that would be a good example for the other member states of NATO to follow the example, positive example of the United Kingdom.
And just give us your direct assessment, having been Commander-in-Chief of Ukrainian forces while you fought those Russian separatists in the Donbass, having seen up close and personal Russian aggression there while Crimea was annexed by the Russians. How likely, in your assessment, is military aggression against Ukraine by formal Russian forces right now, as we speak today? What is your assessment?
First of all, we have an absolutely new reality. Because in year 2014, we have not just an aggression against my nation in Crimea and in the Donbass, but we have a hybrid war. Hybrid war, this is definitely the regular Russian troop aggression against my nation, but together with it, this is the information war with the fake news, and he distributed this practice throughout the world, including the United Kingdom. This is cyber attack against cybersecurity of the whole free world. He attacked during my time our nuclear energy. He attacked our government, office of the president. Sometimes it was unsuccessful, but this is his concentration. He tried to undermine the stability from inside the country, and this is why this is very stupid, dangerous things what Zelensky do now in my nation. And by the way, this is not a separatist in Ukraine. We don't have any separatists. This is no so-called conflict on the east of Ukraine. This is not a conflict. This is a regular Russian troops who make a Russian aggression against my nation, free and sovereign country, who just making one wrong thing. We want to be free. We want to live free. We want to live in a democratic country, to be in future the member of NATO, member of the European Union. And that is the real reason why Putin wants to renew Soviet Union 2.0 or Russian Empire. And with this situation, this is definitely possible.
And I noticed your choice of flags, obviously deliberate behind you as you do this interview. The flag of Ukraine flanked by the flag of the European Union. Now, when this is viewed in the Kremlin, which no doubt it will be, that infuriates President Putin, and we know you're doing it deliberately. But that is the choice of the Ukrainian people.
Look, first of all, I'm not just the fifth president of Ukrainian Commander-in-Chief of Ukrainian Armed Forces. I'm the leader of the party European Solidarity and the leader of the democratic opposition in Ukraine. And definitely my program of my party is the future membership of Ukraine in NATO and European Union. And definitely this is the way how we can make a final farewell to the Russian Empire, a final farewell to the communist Soviet Union, and to return back in the family of European people. And definitely, I will do my best to be the leader of the party and to do my best to return Ukraine back to Europe.